Hello, everybody, and welcome to the reading. I was just getting ready to finish up my January zodiac signs, and I started feeling Archangel Michael come in very, very strongly. Okay, and he has this message that he needs to give to some of you, and so you will know that this reading is for you, that Archangel Michael is answering you, because there will be something that I say, something that I talk about that will really hit you hard, that will be a synchronicity, will be a big coincidence, something that just really chimes in your soul, and you'll know, okay, yes, Archangel Michael is answering me. So, get comfortable, really clear your mind, because this is a channeled message. And after I upload this video, I'll put something pretty on for you to look at so you can really zone out and absorb everything that Archangel Michael is saying, okay? But my goodness, it's so strong for me. First and foremost, what I'm seeing are some coins. I'm seeing like some coins drop out of the sky. I'm seeing these whole hearts, and then they just like break in half. I'm seeing golden stars. I'm seeing the sun, and I'm also seeing a crow flying through the sky. All right, and those images may resonate and relate to the message that's going to come through, or these may be personal synchronicities that Archangel Michael is giving to you at this time, so that you know, yes, this is your reading. But what I'm feeling very strongly is a big sense of dread, worry, a lot of concern in the mental body, like the world is on your shoulders. And what that heaviness is, of course, is something different for each of you, but you've been putting it out there to Spirit, to the universe, to God, to Jesus, to Buddha, whoever it is that you connect with in a spiritual way, and you've been asking for the guidance. It's I'm seeing like a lot of darkness, and where's the sun at? When is this gonna pass? When am I gonna get my solution? When am I gonna get my answer? And what I'm seeing is the wheel of life turning right now. The wheel of life is turning, and where you're at, you've really been working on some karmic lessons. You're clearing that up, and it's not as a punishment. Some of you, this is a strengthening to your moral codes, your moral center. Some of you, this is going to be a great expansion to your consciousness, to your emotional body, your spirituality, okay? But you've been going through some karmic balancing, and yeah, like I see the scales. Things are going to balance out perfectly for you. You're coming out of the darkness into the light, and where you've been is balancing out these karmic energies, life lessons, soul lessons from previous life, from this life. But Archangel Michael is here because you are coming to the end of that cycle, and that's why I'm seeing the wheel turning. And as you complete the cycle, he joins you to help break through any illusion, delusion that may hold you down, hold you back, and also help shatter the shackles, the prison around you, the mental prison that has been created through all these challenges in the balancing of these karmic lessons. It's brought about a lot of fear, a lot of darkness, and some of you are doing a lot of shadow work as well. It's like when what you fear the most happens and you survive, you realize how strong you are, and like nothing's ever gonna hurt like that again, and you grow and you expand, and you're wise, and it humbles you. And all these different lessons and experiences that you guys have been going through, it's all different, it's all curtailed to your life journey, your dharma, okay? And Archangel Michael is coming in to say, hey, I hear you. I'm with you. You are about to step into that great moment of truth. And this feels kind of a long time coming for you. You've been waiting for this. And your energy oscillates back and forth, back and forth, back and forth of, yes, I accept This is part of the journey. You know, this too shall pass. The better is ahead, to really shifting into that shadow energy of fear. This is the worst. I'm miserable. I'm unhappy. You know, there's nothing good. Why does this always happen to me? And you know, it could be where some of you feel this is like every area of your life. It's just one thing after another has been piled upon you. Okay, but you're coming to the end of this. You are. And I'm seeing a big wall, like you've been starting to put up this big defense around you. Okay, coming back into those images, the whole hearts that break in half. A lot of challenges in some relationships for you guys, and then the coins falling from the sky. Money, material, job, happiness. There's been a lot of lack, a lot of uncertainty. Okay, others of you, like I said, this feels all encompassing. Like every area of your life just feels so off balance, off kilter, and you're like, what is going on? And you guys that are feeling that, those are the golden stars that I see falling down. Ooh, I just got chills. Yes, there. You are walking through the darkness, the low points, okay? But your journey is going to shift, and the golden stars, golden opportunities. You are going to rise. You're going to soar above it all. Things are going to shift for you, okay? And I see you, every one of you, really sitting on a lot of sadness, kind of like a Five of Cups sort of energy, where all is not lost, but gosh, what mattered so much is gone, spoiled, ruined, you know, dust in the wind, and it hurts, and it just rips your heart out. And some of you feel as though your heart and soul has been completely shattered by these different experiences. And Archangel Michael is coming in and saying, listen, the hardest stuff is truly what shifts us, changes us, grows us, because it breaks us, it shatters us. And when we're completely broken down, we're completely shattered, we have to come back as a new form, as a new version of self, as a new vibration of self, okay? And so some of you, this is like dark night of the soul energy, where there has been so much loss, and it in your perception, it's loss. It's Ten of Swords all the way around, okay? Because it's like an onion, layers being peeled away, okay? Like Archangel Michael is showing me the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords cards in my mind's eye. And so showing it to me like that is letting me know that is your perception, okay, of your experiences that you've been going through at this time, as Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. And what he's trying to tell you is each one of those Ten of Swords that has cut you open and cut you deep, there is a huge blessing on the other side of that. There's different elements of ego that needed to be broken down. Like, this is so complex. The blueprint of anybody's soul and their life journey, and all that entails, and all the lessons and the karma created in the now, as well as the past lives and the lessons that carry over. It is all so very, very, very complex, okay? And man, so much is coming at me, but I just keep seeing like, oh, it's so interesting, like the Ten of Swords all around me, like spinning in the air, and then they just like come down, boom, so hard, and they crack open. They're creating this huge wedge, and all of this energy is just spewing out, light, dark, happy, sad. You have been in a process of being drained of all that no longer serves, all that holds you back. And this goes back far beyond just this life journey. This is intense. This is heavy. This is why Archangel Michael came in when I was sitting down to record. Is like, oh no, sister, I need you to relay this message to somebody. They need to hear it because it's like you're at your wit's end. You're on the brink. And some of you, I feel you. I feel you. There are some really heavy, dark thoughts that are just filling your mind about your worth and your value, and what is this all for? What does it matter? Would anybody even care if I was here or gone? Am I noticed? Am I invisible? What's my purpose? What's the purpose of all of this? Like, just all this confusion. Now I'm seeing like all this dark energy just flying around. It's all chaotic and uncomfortable. But out of chaos comes order. And Archangel Michael wants you to know that. And you've been doing some heavy lifting spiritually with these different karmic lessons. And like I said, it's this whole spider web, incredibly complex. But your victory is going to come. I feel that. Like, I feel that heaviness, that weight, like I'm drowning underwater. And then I see the other side where I'm flying in the air. Like, there's nothing holding me down, nothing holding me back. There's no darkness whatsoever. And that's what Archangel Michael is trying to offer to you, is you're going to get there. You are going to be healed. Mind, body, heart, soul, your life, your relationships, your perceptions, your third eye is being activated and expanded, okay? And it's like through these lessons, there's these light codes that just activate inside of you, and those light codes literally shift like you at a cellular level, not just spiritually, energetically, but at a cellular level, where people, when they see you, when you're on the other side of this, they're like, what is different about you? What have you changed? You're just sending off this energy. It's so inviting. It's so warm. It's so uplifting. You're glowing. There's stars in your eyes. You're shining. Oh my gosh, soaring, flying in the sky. That's why we saw the crow, because the crow does represent things that, must be let go of, right? The release. And then you're going to soar, and people are going to notice, and people are going to see a change. And it's like, this has been my year of bad luck, my 5 years of bad luck, my 10 years of bad luck, okay? And finally, I'm on the other side of that. Finally, things are turning around for me, because you can spend, 5 years, 10 years being the worst years of your life, and in an instant, in a moment, it turns around and leads to the next 5 to 10 years of your life that are the absolute best that you have ever experienced. Because energy has always got to balance itself out. So you hit rock bottom, your lowest low of possible low, you are going to bounce and soar high, your most possible high as you've ever experienced before. And Archangel Michael wants you to know that, okay? And there's also these energetic attachments that I'm seeing, like these ethereal cords that are plugged into you, into like different chakras. Those of you where this is more of your stability, your survival, your money, your job. It's like these plugs into your root chakra where it's siphoning energy away from you, and these cords are to like other people, other beings, okay? And those of you where this is about relationships, connection, whether friends, family, romance, those cords are at the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, all right? Those of you who feel no purpose whatsoever, invisible, I don't matter, those cords are at your solar plexus chakra, okay? And those of you who are very spiritually versed, starseed, light worker, spiritually awakened, I see this is more of like for you guys, I'm seeing these like darker beings, but don't freak out when I say that, because they're not those vibrations of that really just low, crazy, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. It's not that. These are spirit guides of yours, and they have put on the costume of the dark to help you through this lesson, all right? They walk through it with you. Wow, I've never ever seen something like that before, okay? And so they're like, don't fear the darkness. Nothing can hurt you. Nothing can harm you. We have blinded you. And that's what it's not so much like ethereal cords at your third eye, your crown. It's a different energy. It's like this, like when an octopus shoots out ink, you know, this inky haze around you, but it's energy, and the vibration of it really, it's like an irritation, an annoyance, a buzzing that won't go away, and you are like shifting into a different frequency, okay? But it's like the lesson here for you guys is to see the illusion that your guides have put there for you as like this exercise for the expansion of your third eye, if that makes sense, okay? So yeah, there's like a whole spectrum of message that I'm getting from Archangel Michael here. Like, you guys are all in different spaces, but it's like all of you, I see these 10 of Swords just spinning around each one of you, and then it's like these 10 of Swords morph into the Wheel of Life, and then they're like it's almost like darts where they're hitting the different parts of the Wheel of Life, and I'm seeing like all these lessons in the spider web and how it's all connected for you guys. And Archangel Michael is like, the wheel is always spinning. This is not permanent, even if it has been a long journey. It is not permanent, okay? And for many of you, you feel like every door has closed in your face, every back has turned on you, okay? Every person has turned their back on you, I should say. And you feel like you've had to walk this journey alone and be stronger than is fair, than is right. And oh my goodness, on the other side, when you are sitting on top of that wheel, you're going to look back at yourself and you're going to realize how amazing you are and what you have come through and what it has taken to become this now version of yourself that you are becoming. You know, even if you don't consider yourself super spiritual, this is all about a spiritual awakening and expansion for each and every one of you, leading you to, you know, new dimensions, new perceptions, new ideas, new vibrations of energy, new flows of life. Oh, it's so rich and endless, okay? But what has been lost, it must be released, and all that is lost transforms and returns to us in a new form, okay? Nothing is ever truly lost. Energy just changes form, and Archangel Michael wants you to know that. And these energy attachments that I'm seeing as the wheel turns and your consciousness expands, you will just naturally sever those cords. It's not even like you have to consciously do meditation or anything to do that. Those cords are there like soul contracts to help you understand and move through these different lessons that you've been working on. And once the lessons received fully, your vibration shifts and changes in such a way that those cords aren't even compatible to try to plug in, okay? And I don't even know if cords are the right term to use because of what an ethereal cord is. Oh gosh, the way I'm seeing this, and Archangel Michael is like, you don't have to fear anything. It's all about shifting vibration. And when you shift your vibration, then it's no longer a compatible match, and like no energy is lost, and you're rooted once again. Oh, wow. Wow. You guys will have to let me know in the comments, if this is really resonating with you guys, because I honestly had no idea what exactly was going to come through. I just feel them so strong, like, no, I need to speak, I need to speak, I need to speak. These words need to be said. Somebody needs to hear them. And, what a powerful message that has come through. Okay, the golden stars again. Yes, each and every one of you listening to this reading, you are a golden star. You have purpose. You've just been going through some heavy stuff that you are more than capable of handling and mastering and overcoming. Archangel Michael on your side, nothing can stop you. Absolutely nothing. Open up to him, reach out to him, talk to him. He will give you the sword of power to break through any illusion. He will give you the strength to build yourself back up, and he will always, always, always bring you the truth. The truth that needs to be heard, that needs to be known, the truth that will set you free, even if it's painful in that moment. Okay? He wants to bring you all truth to help you shift your perception so that you can move beyond this and receive those lessons and evolve beyond them and step onto a new journey of that. You were at the rock bottom, but this is the journey where you are on your way up to reach that high peak, your highest high. All right. So those are the messages from Archangel Michael. I hope that this has helped, and I am sending each and every one of you lots of love and light. Take care.